Guys, I need security in the building. Yeah, I need some security in the chat. Guys, I'm being disrespected in the chat here. I don't want any of my clients being attacked. Okay? Let's just keep a nice environment here, guys. Okay? Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks, security. Okay, guys, I want to warn you, if you're being negative in the chat, I'm just gonna block you. Okay? So if you're being negative, we're just gonna let you go, man.
Those are your students?
These are my students, but there's also some spam in here.
Oh.
Yeah, there's actually spam. Yeah, so this guys, I believe these are bots, but I don't know if they're real people. But I'm getting my tech guy to check these out. But for right now, we're just gonna keep the level of distraction down. We're just gonna have somebody in there modulating. I have some modulators in there. Yeah, it's a lot of spam. I know well, I'm reading stuff. First, everyone was smiling, and now there's people saying offensive things.
They were laughing.
They were saying things to obviously there's some people that they're having, you know, complications with, and oh, look, there's hearts. Oh,
that's nice.
Show love.
That's good.
Yeah, love. Okay, guys.
All right.
I like that. That was good. How'd you do it?
That's the least too.
You see that, guys? Zoca's made that up. Let's put the hearts in the building, guys. It's kind of like a gang sign.
You just go like this.
Changing your heart.
Yeah. Changing from crib to a heart.
Crib to a heart. There it is.
It's good.
Oh, you're a crib?
Oh.
Right? Oh, wow. Well, I don't be doing gang signs.
No, not right.
It's all love. Love gang.
Right.
That's what you guys call it, right? Love gang?
Yep. This is what we'll do. We'll do it like that. Kind of looks like a gang. It's really love. It's okay.
Is that a gun?
This was
sit like
yeah. It's just like a gun.
Is love your gun?
Load it up with knowledge.
Is that your kind of like pistol? Your love?
Yeah, you can put them together.
So it's like an L, two L's, but they're like guns.
Exactly.
Yeah, like clips. Like
You shoot people with love.
You shoot people with love.
Exactly.
Kill them with kindness.
kill them with content.
Wow.
There it is now. Yep.
Wow. Wow, it's beautiful. All right, guys. Let's start this meeting. Did you guys see this picture?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting photo.
Yeah, it's like a movie.
No, just put that. So I talked to babaji. Can you guys hear us pretty good? Can you hear us? Can you guys hear everybody? Testing with your voice.
Testing.
Testing. I normally talk like this.
Captain Solar.
Okay, guys. Cool. All right. So I've been talking about my G, and talk to me about you guys. The other day, I did my analysis, and I watched the tape, and I came to the realization you guys got a lot of work to do within your relationships. So I'm going to say this from the very beginning. I'm recommending to babaji that you guys get back together. Yeah. That's my recommendation. What do you guys think? You know what? I did each couple, I watched over the tape and I realized that you got a lot of energy between you because there's things that you need to work on in yourself in the relationships. This is what I grasped. If you agree, just press 1. If you don't, press 2. If you agree, press 1. Just for my students and their, yeah, they agree too. Yeah, everybody's pressing 1 here. And yeah. 1, yeah, everybody agrees. They should definitely be together. Well, I noticed in the video, Sheba, you were very intense, and that you there was work to be done within this form. And so as with Zoca, it was extremely, right? And I feel like the relationship serves a purpose for you to grow through and develop through. I feel like being with babaji may give you a way out, and you're running from yourself and you're becoming stagnant there. And I feel like there's work to be done through the relationships that haven't been done.
Interesting perspective, though.
And I want to talk about it. I want to talk.
All right.
All right. So let's start with Zoca. What's your initial feelings here?
Why should you be with a man if you do not respect him?
Can you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Well, I thought long and hard about this, 2 days now. I'm asking the universe for the signs. So, yeah. Huh?
What was the sign?
It was right there. Excuse me?
So he printed that picture out.
I had no idea. I just knew it was right in front of me the whole time. And kind of makes sense. Makes sense. You guys are you can't heal what's concealed. So I want to do counseling sessions on a on a weekly basis, once a week with each one of you. And I really want to talk to you, see what the progress is. I'm going to put you back together. We're going to see what the progress is. When you go out, they'll go with you. Go out, team. Sophie can drive. She has a license, so she can actually be on those missions with you. And you guys can help them out. Pretty sure they need help with the mission on a daily basis. I hope you guys can handle it. Also, we'll be making those quarters over there, the couples quarters.
Okay. I'm familiar with that.
You still have to do your functions and your daily duties. You can get up every day, like you go to work, handle your responsibilities like you usually do. But you guys will be together. Daily. You sleep together, you live together. Actually, you guys can move with them and I want you to pay attention to yourself in the relationship and stop pointing the finger. Pointing the finger, you're missing the point. There's spiritual development in these relationships that needs to be done, especially with the woman and the man. I'm going to be seeing you once a week to recap the outcome. And I know initially you're probably feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but that's where growth happens. You can't grow in your comfortability. I feel like you staying here with Babaji is making it easy on you. You came to take a spiritual bath, and yeah, it's time to ramp up the heat here. These relationships really dig inside of you and bring out things that you need to look at in yourself. It really does. I mean, you guys should have seen the tape. When I rolled it back, you guys were on fire. I mean, just sitting in this room right now, with so many emotions that are coming up. I feel like it needs to be dealt with. Unlike with efuru and Caliber. Yeah. With efuru and Caliber, I just felt like it was a dead issue. Really dead.
You're starting to sound like Babaji. He would say these things to us. He would say these things to us.
Yeah, poor guy. He's got a lot on his shoulders. I'm glad that we're here to help Babaji out and spread the workload. right? Spread the word around. So you guys can call in, ask them questions. Of course, there's resistance to their own journey, but, you know, what can we say? You know, of course, there's always going to be resistance to the journey, but it's part of the healing process. Remember, at any time you're uncomfortable, you can always leave and go where you came from. Anybody that doesn't want to do the spiritual journey, no one's forcing you to do this. If you don't want the recommendations of the doctor, then why are you here? Because if you can do it on your own, please, go do it on your own.
That's true.
If you came here for guidance, take the guidance. If you don't need the guidance, you're not being forced to do anything. Do we agree?
That's right.
Everybody knows that they're not being forced. This is a recommendation, and as you being here, what you're being made to do in the guidance you're given. Okay? No one's forcing you to do it. At any time you feel forced, you're welcome to go. You're welcome to go. Okay, guys? Yeah. No one's forcing you to be here. You decided to come here to work on yourself, to take this journey. Yeah. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the truth.
So if you're given guidance from your universe, and that's the guidance, then do it. It's like taking a medicine. If I was recommending you psychological medicine, then you would take the medicine. Because I'm your doctor.
Yeah.
Well, why did you come to me? I'm here to help you. If you're not going to take my guide, and you feel like you can do it on your own, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at your situation. Just leave. And go do it on your own. Be happy. But there's no sense of being sad when you put yourself here for recommendation and guidance. I'm giving you the guide. What's the pouting about?
It's true.
If you don't need my help, what are you getting sad for? I'm not understanding why you're getting sad. Just leave. Go do it. You find something else, and go your own way. But if you're gonna come here, it's kind of like I go to Starbucks every rising, right? The guy's speaking my cappuccino, and I'm like, he's got an attitude. I'm like, dude,
You don't have to work it.
why are you here?
No,
Just quit.
that's the
If you
great-
don't want to work at Starbucks, quit your job. But if you decide to go to Starbucks, be there. Dude, be the best at what you're doing.
Make the fraps.
100%.
Make the fraps.
Make the fraps. I get it.
I'm going to ask you to calm down, sir. Calm down. Stop. Don't do that. It's not a joke. It's for you. This is very serious, dude.
It is.
This is not a joking matter. You seem to be thinking this is funny.
No, I'm laugh when I'm nervous. That's why I always laugh.
Let's talk about how you're feeling. The lines are booming. There's people. I'm gonna give you guys each time to say what you're gonna say, and I'm gonna open up the lines. And we'll start with you, Zoca, because I feel your energy resisting the guidance.
Yes, there is a bit of resistance because of things that's acting to open up again. So babaji, what's your name? Dr. Bishop is correct when he says you can't heal what's concealed. As a Scorpio, I like to keep things concealed. I already moved past it, why open it again? But there's growth there, so yes, I am. Probably hurts.
Well, no pain, no gain. Pain is a part of it. If you didn't think that pain was a part of your growth, then you're mistaken. Okay? Guys, it's not going to be easy. But it will be greasy. Or cheesy. You got to do it. You got to do it. It's not for you. It's not about you. At this point, you're public figures. You're doing the work for humanity. It's okay to show weakness. It's okay to fail. But get back up. Not for you, but for them. I mean, you said you were here to heal generational curses. What's your reservations of it?
It ain't as easy as it looks.
I think people know that. That's why they're watching you. When you watch the Olympics, do you think it's easy?
No.
No. You don't have to say that. I think people know it's pretty difficult to be in your situation. We have a lot of people watching that can relate, and that's why they watch. Okay? So it's not supposed to be easy. You're in the game. You're the athletes. You are the Olympians. You are the heroes. You're doing the work. Most people would not do it. Stay strong. What else is your reservations?
I don't know.
Would you like to talk about it in our first session next week? Yeah. All right, look, I heard it's Babaji's birthday. Let's not let this spoil it.
It's true.
Okay? It's not about you all the time, okay? All right, don't spoil the poor guy's time, okay?
Yeah.
It's a celebration this week of him. Okay, I hope you guys take this in easy. So, what's your thoughts?
Well, I have to look at the fact that it is bigger than me. The Most High Chief Babaji teaches us things that you said to us. I didn't come here to run for myself. And if that's your recommendation, Doc, I'm going to run straight into my demons and I'm going to face them in the best way that I can. Keep the knowledge.
It's positive outlook. The lines are pretty busy here. We're going to take some calls after you, Sheba, and after you, Drew.
For me, I feel similar. Like I feel the same way. Of course, I have coming into it. I feel like, why is this happening to me? I have a lot of questions and stuff, but I feel like if this is the Most High Chief Babaji's recommendation, I'm not going to deny.
Actually, it's both of our recommendations.
Both your recommendations.
I'm your doctor.
Right.
I'm your doctor. I'm Dr. Bishop.
Dr. Bishop.
You guys forget about me all the time.
Well, I think after having more sessions, I'll be able to understand.
You don't like me?
I like Babaji.
Well, me and Babaji, we're one in what we're saying here.
I like your mind, Doc. I like how you think. I do.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Babaji's. I told him my recommendation. He agrees.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I love your hair. What is that?
It's crazy.
Wig locks.
Wig locks? What does that mean? Are they wicked?
Okay.
That's
yeah, that's the way to
amazing.
put it, I guess.
Those are amazing. Can I touch it?
Sure.
Yeah, wow. That's amazing. How'd you do that?
Actually, a friend did it.
Oh, you have a friend.
Yeah.
I'd like to get some of those. I'd like to get some of those.
I'll recommend her to
You
you.
should get some.
I should get some, right?
Yeah.
You too. You look great.
I'm gonna get some.
Yeah.
Some.
I think everyone should.
I got the punch instead.
We have a tribe of people that's gonna get it with us.
Oh, wow, okay.
You too.
Cool. How about you, Drew? What's on your mind?
I feel like I came way too far to quit or to give up. I've already assigned myself 2 options. Either I'm gonna win or I'm gonna die. So that's how I operate. I don't deny no challenge.
See?
I'm not going to take long here. I'm going to open the lines, and I want you guys to experience, and I'm going to come back next week, and we're going to do this once a week, both of you guys. And we're going to have sessions to see what the progress is in the relationship. Taking our first call here from you.
What's up, Doc?
What's happened?
So he's so happy.
I see Zoca. She's showing that she ready to go. Her time is up. True ain't looking too happy. And Sheba and Zoca just like, damn, all the good food about to stop now. That's all I got to say, Doc.
Well, okay. All right.
Oh, you gotta speak up.
Chinese food.
Name is Trench. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
How's it going?
All right. Doing
We
Bala.
we
Doctor,
where you calling from?
I'm from Chicago.
Hey, Chicago. All right. Do you have any questions or comments?
I have two questions. Well, a question and a comment.
Okay, go ahead.
Do they have to be together to do the growth? Like, do they have to be together to?
Well, yeah, we're recommending this. I sat down with babaji. I looked over the tape of our evaluation, and my analysis is telling me that they need to be together for them to work on some things. Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like Zoka is a little immature and she needs like some growth by herself. Like, she always has an attitude, and she always like the one that.
From what I'm being told is that, and what I'm seeing is that the relationship's actually pinpointing those things which she needs to work on within herself.
True.
So, and being by herself only makes it easier for her to run from that.
Right. Right. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And I have another question. Is Mecca Jet staying?
Well, I don't know who you're talking about.
The one who does, oh, see, I forget. You doing the one who doing their wigs. You
I
should
I really don't
talk
know
to
who you.
Baba
I
G,
really don't know who you're
talk
talking
to
about.
Baba G about her and
Right.
tell him that she is awesome.
We're gonna get to her later, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Have a
I
good
don't know who they're talking about. I'm hearing a lot about this girl.
go look
And
at go talk to her and ask her a few questions, Dr. Bishop. She's out in the balcony doing hair.
is that the girl
And see
doing
what
hair?
she feels. Yeah, see what she feels
Wow.
about Baba.
I thought she
Go
was just. I thought they flew her in. I didn't know she was permanent.
I don't think so either. That's why I was asking you. You
All
should go
right.
and see about for
Okay.
Babaji.
All right.
Ask her.
Well, we'll see
All right.
about that. Maybe she'll let us talk to her. I don't know if I have a
Yeah.
little time. If I have some time,
Uh-huh.
I'll get to her.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in, Trenches.
Have a good one.
All right, peace and love. Hey, how you doing?
Hey guys, hi Dr. Bishop.
How you doing?
My question is for Zoka.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. Where you calling from?
Texas.
Texas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you again.
Okay, what's your question?
Hey Zoka, so my question is for you. So when Dr. Bishop had gave you the recommendation for you and Solar to be back together, you started to make the comment that you don't respect Solar. So I was wondering if you felt comfortable opening up on why you feel like that about him.
Probably because of his physical, he talks a good talk. Sometimes he doesn't back it up with his actions.
His
Me,
physical what?
like his physical. He's not taller than me that much, so I feel like I can challenge him in that way. Mainly that's
Okay.
it.
That was my only question.
Wait a minute. Hold on. His height. He's taller than you.
Yeah, a little bit.
What's your height?
5'9".
5'9". You're
5'6".
5'6". So you feel like that's not taller.
We're still 5 and 5 category. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Zoka. I'm missing a point here. You were once in love with this man.
Yeah.
Now you. What is the reason why you don't like him? Because of his height? I mean, you picked him before, and before you loved him. Now all of a sudden he's not tall enough.
No, I never said I always loved it. You know, he can tell you that I always was talking about it.
She never talked about it.
And that's not true. It would be like, I don't know.
Well, you've told me you dated taller men in the past, and you never had a problem with me not 6 foot. It's cap. It's cap. Capish.
Okay. So, is there any more questions you have, Day Day's World?
No, that's it.
Very penetrating questions coming from you. Are you one of my psych students?
No.
Okay. You should be. Sign up for the class. Hey,
Hey guys. Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Nice to meet you. Where are you calling from?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Fact.
All right, cool. You got a question?
Yeah, I have just a couple of questions. I'll keep it real quick. First of
Absolutely.
all, I wanted to know why the couples were separated in the first place.
Well, there were major issues that weren't good for the collective group that were going on, and I guess babaji felt that it would be better that they split up for a while and take some time to themselves. Uh, and yeah,
Okay. Okay, and my second thing is they both seem very uncomfortable.
right.
They all seem very uncomfortable and awkward with one another, and it seems like so sometimes when the old saying, absence can make the heart grow fonder, but also absence can make you realize that you were never really genuinely in love with that person in the first place. And do you think putting them back together could be causing more harm than good? Is it are be, them being back together, is it necessary for their own personal spiritual growth? Could they be stagnating one another?
Well, in my analyst, and I I feel that the relationship plays as a catalyst, and uncomfortability is a part of it. You know, we are uncomfortable where we have to grow.
Right. And I agree with that. I mean, being uncomfortable is a part of life. However, I think when it comes to being in a romantic relationship, um, that you have to like each other. Some of these people up here, with all due respect, don't look like they like themselves, much less the person sitting next to them.
That's a beautiful statement, and I think that most people are like that in the world. I think that we're trying to figure out who we are through each other so that we can love ourselves to love someone else. And I think that that's the process, Queen Bee. I feel like we have to allow that process to happen. And we will be doing a week to week assessment on their progress, and you're welcome to be part of it to see how it all plays out.
And one more thing, I don't mean to take up you guys' time. One more thing.
Absolutely.
Don't you think that spiritual growth needs to start one as an individual thing before you group it together with a mate?
Well, that's not absolutely true. Because the truth about it, spiritually, we all are one being, and whether you like it or not, um, we learn through each other. We need each other. Without each other, we can't grow. Actually, everything you have right now, if you think about it in your life, has came from someone else. Everything. I mean, think of all your clothes, everything you have, your health, your wealth. It has came through someone else. Somebody nurturing you. Somebody made those clothes you're wearing that you bought. I mean, and even if you made it, somebody else weave the fabric. We need each other to grow.
And and I get that. I totally agree with that. But I don't think that these people sitting in front of you have the nurturing and respect and the adoration for one another to be able to sustain a healthy romantic relationship. I
Well,
just don't
that's
feel
what
it.
the counseling is for, Queen Bee.
But the counseling can't make them fall in love with each other.
Well, it's
Then
not. Well,
that has
love.
to be
Well,
that
here's the
has to
thing.
be
Here's the thing.
organic.
Here's the thing. I've been doing this 15 years. Okay, and you'd be surprised. All I can tell you right now is stay tuned. Let's call back in next week, and when we after assessment next week. Hey, you could be right. You could be absolutely right, Queen Bee.
Because do we want them to? Do we want the love to be forced and learned, or do we want it to come
Well,
from
no
an
one's
organic
forcing
source?
anyone to do anything here.
No, not forcing. I'm just saying sometimes people can just kind of fall into a routine, and you do it because, okay, it just makes it easier. Or do you want it to be an organic love?
Well, love is when you're getting what you need. And you can get what you need when you learn yourself. And I think that this relationship really allows them to get to understand who they are first and develop themselves through each other. I don't think you understand that part.
No, I get it. But what I'm looking at is some very unhappy individuals up there that don't want each other right now.
Well, because they're forced to deal with themselves through the relationship. And I think that them not being together is running from themselves and their own development. Because when they're not with the other relationship, the relationship faces them with themselves. And I think that they're running from themselves by not being in the relationship, if you can understand that. Because a relationship is very triggering.
Is it the relationship that triggers, or is it
Yeah,
the
outside of
the
that, there's nothing to trigger the growth. Outside of
I
that,
guess
there's nothing there.
right? There's nothing there. You said it. There is nothing there.
Wow, I love your opinion, and I love the adversity in your opinion, and I look forward to speaking to you later to see
Yep,
what
cool. You guys, yeah, it was,
you
yeah.
have a strong point of view. I think we'll pin it right there, and let's watch it unfold. You
I'll
may be
stay
right.
tuned.
You may be right.
I'll stay tuned.
All right, guys, take it easy, Queen Bee.
Bye bye.
Thanks for calling. Wow, what do you guys feel about that?
I think that she was missing a lot of the points she was trying to make.
Right.
She was stuck in her subjective perception of what's happening here, and she wanted to drive that point home. She wasn't open to any other viewpoints, but that's okay though. That's okay.
How about you, Sheeba? What do you feel about it?
So yeah, basically the same thing. I feel like she wasn't listening fully to what you were saying and understanding that that the relationship
I can hardly hear you.
is putting us in an uncomfortable position. This reason why we look uncomfortable is because it brings out things that we don't like to see in ourselves. And of course, it may seem like, okay, how can you be in a romantic relationship when you don't feel that energy? Well, it's because
These are spiritual relationships, not
it's
romantic
not
ones.
romantic, exactly. So
These are spiritual. These are spiritual, not romantic.
Right. So she's looking at it from a
This is
perspective
an opportunity.
of her own
Right.
subjective.
This is definitely an opportunity for self growth.
Very well put.
And with the proper mediation, we can get you to see yourself in it all. This is the beauty of counseling. I really started this because I realized the reason why I became a psychologist is because I realized African American people are actually missing psychology from slavery. They never gave us psychology. You know? So I made sure that I went forth and got my PhD in psychology to help the African American people in their actual dealings with each other, because I feel like slavery really did a number on us. And the one thing we need is psychology, is the psychological healing from that slavery. Yeah, I really do. How about you, Zoga? What do you feel about what's been said?
Through people, you get your most insecurities, traumas, triggers are brought up.
It's an opportunity, yeah. Definitely. To look at yourself. It's no way one relationship should get you out of your bag or out of your pocket this much without us looking at this and saying, wait a minute. This is exactly what's needed to trigger the traumas for them to come up so we can look at them. So this is not a romantic relationship. This is a spiritual one. And this is an opportunity for you to grow. It's up to you. Come on, you saw it.
Well, tests and oppositions sometimes what we need in life to build us into our greatness, to take us where we want to be. I definitely sense, I could feel the tension, I could feel the resistance, and that needs to be addressed. That can't be ran from.
Well, we'll address it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll address that next week. Yeah.
I'm not in a position to run away.
I'm going to take another call here.
Good.
Let's take another call. Michelle? Monique? Yeah.
Hello, Dr. Bishop. How are you today?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm great, thank
Where are you
you.
calling from, Michelle?
California.
Oh, California. Wow. I believe you guys are from California as well. Yeah, Zoca is from Cali, and so are.
Oh, awesome.
Sure.
I have a question for Zoka, if she's open to answering.
Absolutely. She's open to do the work.
Okay. I noticed as Dr. Bishop was speaking, your facial expressions showed disagreement with the process. Um, are there any underlying issues that you feel is holding you back? You just seem broken besides this counseling session.
No, I'm not broken. If I was broken, I wouldn't be here. So you can disregard that perspective. And anything I was shaking my head to was the thoughts in my head that makes me go against my higher self. So that's what you saw. Anything, me pushing past the uncomfort and having to deal with myself is what I have to do so I can grow. Easy part is to leave and to find a romantic relationship in Babylon, someone I can run over and just be toxic in myself. And here, I cannot be that way. I have to be upright. I have to be a divine woman. I have to show respect. Even though if I don't see it, I have to give it. So it's about working on myself. And yes, there's a little bit of resistance with that.
Wow, but
Okay.
it's amazing how she still is conscious within her emotions to understand her own emotions. That's amazing. That's a gift.
Yes,
Let's give
I
a round of applause
I
for that.
understand that answer. And that's
It's amazing.
what I could see as well. I think she's strong and resilient or
Very.
whatever. And sometimes things can be a little uncomfortable before you achieve the things that you want. I think that all of you guys are going through a process, and I hope that it works well for everyone involved.
Yes.
I'm thankful.
We appreciate you calling in, Michelle.
Thank you.
Always beautiful to have you. We'll take our next caller. Hello, Lisa. How's it going?
How are you?
All right. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Maryland.
Maryland. All right. Hey, nice to meet you. You have a question or comment today?
Yeah, I have a question, if I may, from Babaji.
Babaji's not available right now. Is it anybody else? Well, you want to ask the question? I can get him on the line. Let's see the question first. See if I would want to relay it to him.
Well, I was just gonna ask them: are the women allowed to work on themselves without having to be in a relationship with the other men?
Not at this moment. We're recommending that they do be together right now. I don't know if you heard that.
Well, no, I'm not saying like physically together. I'm just saying they could be in the same quarters and work with each other.
See, you know what the problem is? We have so many single mothers out in the world today because people are running from themselves. As soon as they don't get what they want, they leave. You know, white supremacy actually makes it easier for the home to break up instead of us doing the work that it takes. Do you know what kind of work it takes for a successful relationship? People are so easily broken, and because they just don't have to. And if people had to be together, they would do more to stay together. So I feel like the growth is in the resilience and your ability to stay through the hard times. You got to stand the rain. People break up so easily today, and it's like, you know, the smallest thing, and people are breaking up. I mean,
Oh, I agree with that. A lot of people don't want to put the work in.
exactly,
A
exactly. We don't want to face ourselves
lot of
in
it.
a relationship, and I feel like we should fight for our relationships more. The black family is something that needs to be fought for. Okay, it's valuable. We just need to do the work, and it's a lot of stuff in slavery, psychologically, that we're not dealing with, that make us devalue each other. The black man and woman in family needs to stay together. We need to value our relationships more.
Definitely.
We're not dispensable. You can't just throw each other away. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Can we honestly say that today? I said, I mean, can we honestly say that today that we give all that we have to our relationships? We don't. The littlest thing, we're gone. Too many options. I could just go be by myself, and you know, we don't value the relationship anymore, and that has to stop. That has to stop. Absolutely.
I agree, but also I see a lot of pain
Well, that's
in
part
some
of
of
the
the
growth. That's part of the growth. Pain is a part of it. I mean, what's a valuable that can be obtained that doesn't take hard work and dedication? You want a relationship that's valuable, but you're not willing to work. I mean, you can't even get a nice car without bringing a certain amount of money in to even get in it and keep it. I mean, things of value take time, and it takes dedication. And we have to push our relationships to the limit. We have to be able to put that work in and communicate through our issues. I mean, the first time we have issues, we just throw it away. How can it be valuable? You're just throwing it right away.
Yeah, but I feel like both parties have to want it also. It can't just be coming
Well,
from
if they
one end.
didn't want it, they would leave. If they didn't want it, they would leave because they have the option to leave. So no matter how they look right now, they're still choosing the relationship and they're choosing to grow. No matter what the feelings are, they're willing to work through them. And that's commendable. Let's give it a hand. So many people throw their relationships away like they're disposable. We're not disposable. The black relationship is a very root of our community. We need to heal this. We need to try harder.
I agree. I totally agree.
Thank you
And
so
the
much for
young
calling in, Lisa.
throws
We really
relationship.
appreciate your call here. Have a beautiful day. Right, guys? The black family is the root of our community and our nation. We've got to start healing each other through having the ability to talk through our personal issues, which are rooted in our generational curses. Right? I mean, that's what we're going to find out. Right. Let's take another call here. Calling in.
How you doing, Dr. Bishop?
I'm doing good. How yourself?
I'm great. How you guys doing over there? As we all do see, everybody do look unhappy. But Dr. Bishop, I was hoping I could talk to Baba G because it's Baba G's fault, Dr. Bishop. You know why? He
Yeah.
got all the girls in love with him. They don't want to go back to the guys, which was
Well, I
fair.
think that Baba G plays like the government. He plays like the government, right? And I talked to Baba G about this. He's like the government. The woman can come, get free housing. They can be single, just like you guys in Babylon. he plays as the government, and the women don't have, and what I told Babaji is, Babaji, you don't want to be like the government, where women don't need men because they can depend on the government. See, these women, they can run to Babaji like they run to the government, and I think that that's their
Yes.
nature.
Yes.
And
That's it.
this is the reason why I told them, no, make them work. Make them work that relationship out. I mean, you women, you guys, because you don't need a man, you could just leave. Take your children and just go. And I try to tell Babaji not to do that.
They're not going. Baba G can't just make them go now. That's unfair now, because you know why? Baba G again, and we're not going to bring up another person, has been the influence of this. When you take me back and forth, you put me back with True, you take me from Solar, you put me back with Solar, and I'm over here, like you said, with the government. I don't want to go back over there and eat cheese. I want to eat steak and lobster and treat you like a king and get treated like a queen.
Right, but
They're not
here's the thing about this. You want everything ready made. You don't want to build something from the bottom up. See, what you have is your own kingdom. And if you do it right, you can have what Babaji has. But you want it ready made. You want it right now. You're not willing to work. You're just not willing to work and get it from the bottom. You want everything instant gratification. Yeah, of course. I can go to Babaji and get it now, but it won't be for me.
But Baba G should have let them work on that a long time ago.
Well, you know what, I think Babaji was letting them get a break. Because sometimes we need that.
True break in long enough. True need to just go on and get him a new wifey off of IG or Bigo.
Well, they're definitely I believe the men are polygamous, and I think the relationship are polygamous, but I think they need to work on what they have first before they add anyone to it.
They don't want it, and don't do that to Zoca. Zoca is already, don't do that to Zoca about Dr. Bishop. You are.
Well, let's see what we have next week.
I hope you're doing this for the beans, and you're playing.
You're doing this for the what now?
I said I hope y'all doing this for the beans and rice and playing with our head, because
the beans and rice.
Yeah, you know I'm just being funny.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Black.
I hope.
Hear you. So sorry. I think that the
Hi, I'm calling from London.
Sweetie, how you doing?
Invasion.
How you doing?
Hiya. I just want to say, all of you are beautiful people. Like, I can see you working on yourself, and I wish I could be there. I actually wish I could be there. I see on live, actually envious, because you guys, your skin and everything. I just feel like that's the environment for me. So yeah.
Wow.
But keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on working on yourself.
Beautiful.
Zoca, everybody, you lot are beautiful. Don't listen to any bad comments, okay?
Right. Thanks
Dr. Bishop, keep doing what you're doing. Take care.
All right, take it easy. Wow. Whew. It's been amazing. Really good. I think I'm going to take about 2 more callers, and we're going to call it a day. I think it's enough to digest the fact that you got to make your transition. Right. People are watching you. We'll get together next week to talk about any issue you're having or anything like that. Just know that you're representing the black woman, the black man in their relationship in the black community. And how easy it is for you to say, hey, I'll leave and go to Babaji, go to the government. I'll get my own job. I'll be a single mom. Right? Especially you. Look at that. Let's give it a round of applause. All right. Let's huh? I like donuts. I was eating the donuts. Oh, it's delicious. D-Baby.
Hi, guys. Great show you have here, Mr. Bishop.
Hey,
I'm enjoying
it.
Where
are you calling from?
I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Yeah, California. Okay, but I just wanted to ask, I have a question for you, Doctor. So the last time we met with you, Babaji told us that these women are his wives and that, True and Solar were there as kind of like keep like protectors for his wives because he was not ready to receive them because of the Velvet Devil. So I'm just wondering why all of a sudden, just because it's convenient now for Babaji, that he wants to send them back.
Absolutely. Great
Don't you
point.
think that's a little unfair?
Great point, D baby. Here's what I want to say. With the other woman, do my psychoanalysis, I went and watched the tape. These two women were different than the others. And with
In what
that
way?
is the case. I believe that's the case with the other ones, but not with these.
Really? So it's not the case with True and
No,
Sheba?
no.
Because you remember you also said that whatever's meant for you cannot be taken away. I remember you telling True that specifically.
Right.
So if you think that Sheba, was able to be taken away from him, why put him back? Why put her back with True?
Because what's meant to be is meant to be.
What's meant to be cannot be taken away. Sheba was taken away though.
Obviously
right?
not. Obviously not.
I think she was because you took her.
Here it is. Here it is. Did I? If she's back, then
You're putting her back.
am I putting
She's
her
not
back?
back by faith. But
Am I?
if she's
Am I
not
putting
meant
her
to
back?
be, I'm just
Am
saying
I
she
putting
wouldn't
her,
have been taken away from the beginning,
am I putting
right?
her back? Am I? Or is the
She
universe
wouldn't have
doing
been
that?
taken away from the beginning.
I lost her. It's raining out here, guys. I'm going to take one last call. Looking for a good one. Looking for a good one here. Thoughts.
Yo,
How you doing?
I was just wondering, what's good, bro?
Where you calling from?
I was just wondering, New York.
All right, New York City's called New York.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, are you gonna be putting Caliber back with efuru?
Well, on the tape, I realized that Efro and Caliber are actually, something that's a big question mark for me. I'm look over that. I don't really think that Efro really wants to do that. I truly feel that
Oh,
there's growth here, but I don't feel the same way with Efro.
so you think that the four of them, they want to do that, all of them?
It's not about them wanting to do it. What I found in the playback is that there's growth to be made here, as I said before.
Okay. All right, that's all I wanted to know.
Thanks for calling in. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this show up for today, and yeah. Oh, before we do that, we'll do a wild horse. You guys can be dismissed right now.
Okay.
We'll bring let's bring Efru in. Well, that's something I want to do. I want to ask Efru's a question. Yeah. Secretary, can you guys come get these chairs away from me, please? Just those three and the 2 cups.
Wait, you say just 3?
Sorry?
Oh, and take
Yeah,
people.
Not efuru, please. And take this one. And 2 cups. It doesn't matter. You can do it. No, I was doing the lead one. No. How do you think you can do this one? No, I'm saying you want one. No, this is the one. Hey, how you doing? Good. This one. All right, so I wanted to talk to you about Caliber. I did some video and sorry, I did some video and I did video. I went back to the video. I just watched the video and I put some people back together. Obviously, you heard. Do you feel like there's you and Caliber that have some things you need to work out?
I don't feel like that.
Really? Why isn't that? What is it about Caliber?
I feel like when I'm with Caliber, I feel like the focus was like romance. I feel like it was very toxic. I feel like we were both trying to fill in insecurities within ourselves, and I don't feel like it was any good for what we're doing. But I feel like, with babaji, I'm actually more of service, and I feel like there's
Guys, do me a favor. If you think efuru should stay with babaji, press 1. And if you think she should be with Caliber, press 2. This is my class.
Oh.
Yeah, they're psych. These are psych students, and they're actually working with me through my psychology analyst.
Okay.
They're saying that you should go back to Caliber.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it seems like only a couple ones here. How do you feel about that?
I'm interested in hearing people's perspectives.
You guys call in and tell us why. Call in and tell us why you think she should be back with Caliber. Hey, Monday, what's going on?
Hi. So I feel like she should be with Caliber because when I see her with you, I really don't see her like happy. I don't see her I kind of see her like behind a little bit. I feel like she's a very smart girl, but I just feel like she'll move a little bit better with Caliber. I think that you and Malia is a little bit better together because you guys can build, like you guys are building and you guys have I guess a past relationship that didn't
When you
have.
say me, I'm sorry, you mean babaji.
Yeah, my bad. Babaji, sorry.
Right. I have a wife. I'm married.
Right. So I just honestly don't think that she looks happy with you. I don't feel like she gets what she needs when she's in a relationship with you. I feel like she's always in the background. And
What do you have to say?
wouldn't you want to be like in the forefront?
When you say I'm not getting what I need, is that from your perception of what you need? Because I don't
Not
know me to know.
not what I need, because I don't want to be with Babaji or
Well,
Caliber.
what do you
But
think she
I think it's
needs? What do you think she
necessary.
needs?
I think she needs more like something like stability, like I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'll let
Stability.
someone else come up.
No. Wait. Left. Gosh, she ran. Oh man, she ran. Okay, guys, stay through it. Don't run so quick.
A lot of students.
Hey, what's up, GA?
Goddamn Tam, how you doing, Mr. Bishop?
How you doing, Miss Tam? How's it going?
I'm going good.
Good.
Well, I called in one time and you were Babaji. He was saying that he need a queen, and I recommended efuru. And he said he don't have that connection with Efuru like that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a sexual connection, and she kind of fears him, like walks around like nervous to be around him. So my question is, why don't she go to Caliber and maybe challenge that avenue and be his queen?
He's asking you a question.
Oh, that's a question for me. I thought that was for you.
That's for you.
I'm doing what I want to do.
Okay.
Can you tell her why? Why not go to Caliber? Why are you not wanting to go to Caliber? Can you give some reasons?
I don't feel like it's taking me nowhere. I feel like people get in relationships for reasons that are not really beneficial to fill in their own desires or whatever they're trying to fill in. And yeah, I don't see any growth there for me. I don't see where it's taking me personally.
Well, if you've been with Babaji all this time and he still doesn't see you as queen material, like as in you feel uncomfortable, you kind of nervous around him, he said that like last
Well,
month. I don't know if it's a
well,
change.
Babaji clearly explains that being a queen means that you've mastered yourself completely.
Okay.
And being a wife is to be one with him. And also, he said that you can be a fiance who is actually engaged in understanding his mind. So to be a queen to Babaji would mean that you became a female version of Babaji. And from what I'm seeing, I don't think that she's reached that level within herself, or any of the women have reached that level in themselves to be his queen.
Okay. No, I understand.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a psychologist. Sheesh. Nice
Hey.
hair. Wow. You guys are just doing this hair stuff. Really? Gosh. That's amazing. Whoa. Absolutely. You belong in carbonation.
I do. I was wondering if Baba G was around because I haven't been around in a while. But today I was influenced and I decided to do my hair.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, he's not around. I think he's going to be around in about another 20 minutes. He'll be around. Should call in. Yeah, I'm almost done here. I'll be out of the way. No problem.
Okay.
Wow, that's amazing. Awesome. Her hair was like going up like sun rays. Bonita.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
So why did you press 2? Do you think she belongs back with Caliber?
No, I never pressed anything. I just wanted to say that I feel like part of the reason why some of the girls don't want to leave is because your penis is big, right? And how are they gonna feel satisfied with somebody that's smaller? And I'm not white, I'm Colombian.
Well, Bonita, when you say your penis is big, my penis is not that big. Personally, I just
But
want
I'm
to.
saying they're light skinned, so obviously it must be smaller.
Well,
or I don't know Caliber. I don't know
are
about
you talking
Caliber, but
about
the next
Babaji?
ones.
Because me personally, I'm a small, but my wife loves it. Babaji, I don't know. I really don't understand that why that's a factor.
You don't think that's a factor?
Well,
Like size?
I've been doing this 15 years. And for me, I've learned that penis size with women is not really a factor if she's emotionally and loves you, if she cares about you. I feel like women adjust their minds and bodies to the man that they love.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Okay.
just
All
don't see.
right.
From what my experiences from talking to many women, is that women are really more mental than physical. And press one if I'm telling the truth here. Press two if I'm not. If one, if you want the man emotionally more than physical for you. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. I think that women adapt to their mental bond. Their bodies do what the mind does, right? So it's just like it shouldn't be about the size. It should be about the connection. Right, right. That's what I thought. Well, why would you press two
Dr.
if she
Bishop,
needs to go back to
she
Caliber?
don't wanna she wanna go back she don't wanna go back to Caliber because you are her government. You take care of her, feed her, and you know when they gotta go back with the other guys, it's back to eating cornbread. That's all I got to say, Dr. Bishop. She don't like you. She already let Caliber smash. She just like that you take care of her like Uncle Sam.
I don't
All of them.
I don't smash anything but my wife. And there's not much of a smashing going on with me, okay? I do a little poking, but no smashing here. You guys keep addressing me like I'm babaji, okay? I do a little dibble and dabbling. I'm not smashing anything. You know, that's one thing I love about my wife. She didn't hold me accountable to my penis size. Jesus Christ. Guys, come on. You're being really shallow about this thing here, man. I'm looking for a better response than this. Come on. You're my cheese and crackers. Cece, how you doing? Okay, I guess you're gonna...
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Twee?
Hey, Efru, you so beautiful. But I had a question. I wanted to know, when is we gonna ever get to see Aya interview?
Well, we'll be talking to Aya soon, in the weeks to come. Definitely.
Oh, okay, okay.
Stay tuned,
You so
Twee.
beautiful, Efru.
Do you think that she belongs with Caliber or she should stay with Baba G?
I think she should be with Caliber because she really loved Caliber. We could tell. But I really don't like you, Baba G. Like I really don't like Nature Boy.
You're telling me about not liking Nature Boy?
Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like
Oh,
Dr. Bishop or Nature Boy.
Doctor, what did I do to you? I didn't do anything.
You gotta.
Hello? Hello? Ma'am, come back. Hello? Jeez, God darn it. She.
How about we shut down this whole code and we all go home? How about that? And before I drop down, let me just say this though: those women ain't
Hello?
got respect.
Bad connection.
Why? The rain must be. Guy came with a lot of passion. Wow. He's really.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, Barbina? Barbie?
Good. I had a question. Um, Dr. Bishop, you never really explained why. You said you saw something in the other women's interviews that made you want to put them back with their husbands.
Well, it was the energy between the woman and their trigger. They got triggered a lot. Efru did not get triggered during the interview at all. It was
Mm.
like there was nothing between them. And the other woman, there was intense triggers between the woman. Did you not notice that?
I did notice that.
Efru
I
and
noticed that.
Caliber, there was nothing there.
Okay, so well, you're right. You're right. Let me start by saying that. But what was Malia's trigger then? Because she was triggered the whole entire interview,
Well, I
and
think
she
her and
wasn't
Baba
sitting
G
next
has
to
a
a
lot of things
spouse.
going on. I think her and Baba G has a very intense relationship.
We want to hear
Babaji and Malia. Can you get them? Can you sit
Well,
down
they're
with
going
them
to be
next?
together. They're working through their demons.
Can we work through it with them, like we working through it with these other people, the other ones in the camp?
What would you like to know about Babaji and Malia?
Like I want to hear the start to finish, like you did with the other
But they're
people in the camp.
together.
Right, but is it healthy right now? Is the question.
What do
Because
you
Malia's
mean?
whole
Malia
aura was
seems to be
just
glowing to me. When I was watching the live the other day, she was dancing and she seemed to be thriving right now. She seems pretty fine right now to me.
okay. But so did Zoka, and they always dance. But
Well, I didn't really see much from Zoka. And listen, just keep watching. All right,
alrighty.
Barbara, thanks for calling in. You guys are awesome today. So much energy. Now we're gonna take maybe two more callers here, and I'm gonna leave. I gotta.
Hey, what's going on, Mr.
Prophet, how you doing?
Dr.
Where you calling
Bishop?
from?
You said what?
Where you calling from?
Georgia,
Oh, okay, nice,
Atlanta,
nice,
Georgia.
nice to meet you. What's your question?
Nice to meet you
Do you
too.
believe she should go back to Caliber or stay with Babaji?
I personally would say she has her own mind. I believe that she wants to stay with Baba G and has no intentions of going back to Caliber. It's just the comments can kind of make things a little uneasy, but I think she has her mind made up and she wants to
The
be
only reason
exactly where
why
she
she's
wants to
sitting here
be.
right now is because during the interview process, I truly felt there was closed issues and that they had no growth between them. And with these relationships with Sheba and Zoka, I felt immediately that there were things that were unresolved in the relationship that would make them work on themselves. If you believe that, press one. If you don't, press two. I just seen
I agree.
through the
I would
analogy
just
of it all that they were there was any unresolved. They didn't seem triggered by each other. They was just very calm and they were over. It was over. I really did. I seen that. Bring Caliber to the meeting. Yeah, Caliber, come on. Why not? Yeah,
yeah, so I would
Caliber.
just
Come
say,
on.
I want to say to her to keep being her. You are
Can I have
beautiful,
another
of
chair,
course.
please?
No, I say you are beautiful, and I want you to keep a strong mind. And no matter what you do, just know that you did it for you. And I believe that you and Baba G will grow stronger. It may not be where it's at, right now, but as time go on, I believe things will grow stronger and stronger, and you will be that
I
wife,
can't see the chair.
with that capital W. So, like they say in the comments, put in the work. You don't have to listen to the comments. Do exactly what you've been doing because that's what attracted Baba G in the first place. And the commenters have nothing to do with that. So I applaud you. And Dr. Bishop is a good person. So, keep getting your sessions, honey.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful.
I just personally did not feel that there were some unclosed issues between them. I just felt they were over. There wasn't
They
anything,
are over.
any
You can
intensity.
tell. But the
With the other
commenters
couples,
will
I can
keep
clearly
the
see there's
ghost
growth.
alive. The
There's growth to be
commenters
made.
will keep the ghost alive. They will push it to where they want her to have what they're missing in their lives.
Right.
So if they want a caliber, that's on them. She doesn't. You can tell. Like, it's nothing there.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Hey, now, y'all. Look at this. The whole
How you
meeting.
doing? How you doing? Peace to the God.
Hello. Hi.
Sorry. Hey guys. So yeah. Just to revisit, I always want to make sure we're doing the right thing here, guys. And so yeah, I mean, people are saying that No. There needs to be closure. Maybe Efro needs to go back with you. And I personally didn't feel it. Maybe I did. Maybe I missed something here.
I don't think you missed anything. I think you really hit it on the nail while watching the video. I think we got closure in that meeting. I don't think it's any issues. I feel that I really feel excited with moving forward with my life. And it's no bad energy. I don't
Do you feel like he's not telling the truth? That maybe you're more over it than he is?
That has been a reoccurring.
I can't hear you.
That's been a reoccurring thing. During like family meetings that we have.
So wait. So what you're saying is maybe he's not over it. You are.
I'm not sure.
I'm the hurt ex.
You're laughing.
Yeah.
Is that a sign of covering up some pain?
No.
And you keep looking to the left. Maybe there is some energy here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm seeing it now. Yeah, I really.
Yeah.
There's press 1 if you feel that there's some unresolved issues here, and press 2 if you don't. Yeah, I'm starting to see it now. I didn't see it before.
I feel like they want issues. I feel like we're actually cool. Like, it's not. I feel like that's what people want. They want, like, yo, there's tension. It's really not.
Efru, do you want to speak up?
I'm not sure what energy you're talking about.
Oh.
I don't feel like there's anything.
Oh, wow. You guys are good. I didn't see this. Yeah, I definitely picking up something now I didn't see before. I guess you live when you learn. Do you see it?
What?
Yeah. Did you see it?
Did I see what?
Do me a favor. One of my students are asking you to look at each other.
What? What is that?
Look into his eye. What? Look again.
It's BTS man. For me.
Yeah. Going on. I feel I'm totally stoked here. I
Hello?
yeah.
Hello. Hi, Dr. Bishop.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. So basically, I feel as though Efuru should probably be with Calabar. However, I feel as though she's a great service as a wife to Babaji. But I also feel like she struggles due to, I don't know if it has anything to do with her white ancestry or anything like that. But I feel like that she does have a lot of struggles that can actually damage Babaji. But I feel as though she is a
You
good
said
service
she
to
has
Babaji.
struggles that can damage babaji?
Yes, so I feel as though
Like, what do
like
you
a
mean when you
couple
say that?
I feel as though sometimes she struggles with her emotions and it can come across on camera. Not recently, but maybe a while ago, you could see her maybe rolling her eyes or making snide comments. But she hasn't had any of those struggles recently. And I also feel like in terms of the image that Babaji is trying to put across, in terms of like the beautiful wives, at times she does weaken that image when she doesn't come across strong and defiant and just bold. And that could be linked to her white ancestry. But In terms of that, I don't know. I think she's a good service. She's good at doing his hair. She is a beautiful woman, but sometimes she can, like she has struggles. But I do feel like she's working through those.
Yeah, I could see the struggles. Yeah, I could see those too. Very good. Very good. Wow, she read you really good. Yeah, I saw that too. It's amazing. Hmm. BB Queen, yeah.
Yay, hi guys. I'm Nisi from DC. I just want to say, looking at Caliber, he still has love for Afro, and I can see that Afro, she's really not too into it no more. It's like she's kind of numb, but she haven't really put a nail in the coffin on those feelings and emotions. So I think honestly, they both need to work out that negativity, static energy that you can see between them, because it kind of comes across like she don't even want to be in the same room with him, but he's like head over heels still over her, still in love with her.
That's what I see. With my first
Mm-hmm.
analytical, I see that Caliber is alone, and I think that has nothing to do with the relationship. It's just the way Caliber is. He wants a relationship, and she's fine where she's at. But I don't think Caliber particularly wants Efru. I think he just wants a relationship.
I see that too as well, but I could just still see that
He just
has that
because
little tiny
he's in
Afro.
carbonation. He's in carbonation. It's not a lot of women, and so yeah, of course he wants Efru. She's the only thing there. I mean, yeah, but
She's a beautiful woman. I can't even be mad at him for that, but
she's a
he still
beautiful
look at
woman,
her
and
with that
she's
little.
there. He's had her before, but is it is there any work to be done here for
I'm
development?
gonna say it's still something there. It's still something there that needs to be fixed. Today she like I don't like this dude. I don't even want to be in the same word you, bro. She need to fix that energy because that's not good. Y'all a village. Y'all supposed to be
Yourself
the.
here, because if you don't, they will.
Um, I don't exactly understand what y'all mean when y'all say that I should be with Caliber. And I feel like nobody's not giving a particular reason. It's just very opinionated. I feel like I'm doing what I want to do. And I'm continuing to do that. I'm thankful for your opinion, but um, I'm focused on my growth and my spiritual journey. And I just don't feel like there's nothing there with me and Caliber. Like, I don't see any reason why.
And I see that. I can see that. It's like a little bit of disgust. Like it's like when he come in the room,
Don't
it's
you
like
just
the
need
energy.
to move on?
I don't think it's discussed more so to Caliber. Maybe just
Or disappointment will be the more softer tone word to use, like disappointment in a sense. Like
I'm not disappointed in Caliber or disgusted with him. I feel like it's just I feel like with the back and forth that always used to trigger me. Like
okay,
I feel like
understandable.
this situation is like maybe triggering that. But I don't have anything against it.
Okay, I can understand. I can agree to disagree with that. I get it. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. That's all I wanted to say. Peace and blessings. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Let's see what this person has to say. Hey,
Greetings. How you doing?
all right, and yourself?
I'm doing great actually. So I just popped in really, and I was going off of what Efru said, and I honestly think she makes a little bit of sense. I think she's probably triggered because in this moment, as far as like how she was talking about
Why?
going back
Well,
and
my
forth
thing is this. I'm sorry, I didn't cut
with
you off
you.
here. I mean to cut you
Yeah,
off here. I'm sorry about that. Um, Efru should be able to speak for herself.
I that's what I think too. I think she's probably tired of the fact that people keep calling in trying to see whether or not she should be with Caliber or Babaji.
Right.
I
I
think
think
she should do what she
she
want to
should
do,
be able to
and I
speak
think
up
as a
for herself
woman,
and be
she
very.
knows that. Yeah.
I don't think she's made anything too clear.
Well, I think as women, we know when we're done with somebody, we're done. So I just think if she's done, then I think let it be. I don't know.
I feel
I
like
think yeah, someone said she made it very clear. I think her emotions and her actions make it very clear, and as well with Zoka too. But that's another conversation. But, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
Zoka
know.
has a lot of growing through the relationship to do. I don't feel the same when she's in the room with Caliber that there's something between them.
I can say something
Huh?
to clear something up. I feel like that I feel like I have
Yeah,
a lot
she's
of.
over this whole conversation.
What did she say?
No, I was reading the comments. Go
Okay.
ahead. I'm so sorry, honey.
I feel like being in a polygamous relationship is something very key to my growth, and I feel like sometimes I get triggered in polygamy with because of my insecurities, and I feel like when I get in those insecurities of having the thought of wanting my own man, I sometimes my mind could caliber, you know what I mean? But that's not who I really want, and I don't want to make a move from my emotions and get in a situation to where I hurt somebody because.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this right. So you do think of being with Caliber?
Yeah, when I feel insecure, and yeah, sometimes when I get triggered within a polygamous relationship. But I don't necessarily want to be with Caliber.
What happens when you're triggered in a relationship with Caliber?
We usually communicate.
You just communicate. Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Right.
So, I really get what she's saying. What she's saying is that okay, she wants to be with you and she feels in her soul and her mind that that's where she wants to be, but because she is really the type of woman
She can't be with me. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm out of the game. I'm out of the game.
This is Dr. Bishop.
I'm married. I'm sorry. She can't be with me.
Okay, well, she don't want to be with him, but she's saying when she has insecurities, she knows that she can have the comfort in him. That's what gives her the comfort. He would be there if if she wasn't in a polygamous relationship. You know what I'm saying? So she feels insecure when she feels like, okay, she's not the one, or maybe someone else makes her feel secure. That's when she thinks about him.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
get what I'm saying?
she's running the
Yes.
Caliber. She's running to Caliber.
Well, Caliber might be the man she should be with if that's where your comfort is, and
I'm
that's who
thinking.
makes
Maybe
you
there's
feel
something still there, and
comfortable
she's
and
running to
happy with
As
yourself.
she's thinking to
Then
run
that's
to
where you should be.
Caliber. If she's thinking to run to Caliber, then maybe that's what we need to try. And why would Caliber be a security blanket?
Right. I don't think that's fair. You're correct. That's not fair to him.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna put her back together. Put you guys back together. Do the work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna recommend it. I gotta talk to Babaji. I think I'm gonna put these two back together.
I feel like when I think.
I think that you're.
Do you really think that's a good
I
idea,
think
though,
maybe
Dr.
she
Bishop?
has work here to do because why else would she? Why else would she want when she's not getting what she wants? Run the Caliber. Why not leave? Why not leave? Why run the Caliber? Obviously, there's something there she needs to. Right?
I disagree, Doc.
In the people's perspective,
Yeah.
Ariana.
Listen. Don't do that. I feel like Efru has some insecurities that she need to work on her own. But Caliber just got his rhythm back. He just got his flow back. She honestly
Yeah.
broke his heart. And if she does not want him, she should not use him as a crutch or a security blanket. Let him be. Let him go. He finally just got over it. And I feel like the energy that you may feel in the room is just them being comfortable being in a room together. And that shows growth. That shows to me that it was some closure. The disgust that you saw with Zoca and Sheba, like you said, you could see that it was more to be done. It was more work to have been done. But they're comfortable being around each other. Doesn't mean that they want to be together or they love you. You know, they might still have love for each other, but I don't think that they're in love with each other. Let him. He did his healing, and just let Caliber be. He's how he used to be, and I think that it's a great thing for him.
But she thinks about being with him.
Like I said, Afro got
You
her own
just
insecurities.
said
I
that you
think
think
she.
about
About
being
the
with him.
people's perspective, like how they see the situation. I don't think about
But you just said it.
But I think like she said, when she gets insecure with your polygamous relationship, she might yearn for a monogamous relationship, and she can
Well,
get that with
what
Caliber.
happens when Aya feels insecure? Does she want to go to be one of the other men? Or
Well,
Malia? Do you
child.
think Malia gets jealous and wants to go back to be with Pice?
Damn, Afro, why you had to say that?
I'm
Afro,
saying like,
we was rooting for you. We
saying
was
like,
all rooting for you.
I'm just
I
saying
thought
none of
that
the
I
other
said that.
women are actually doing that.
Or are they not just saying it?
Well, it's just we can ask them. We can definitely ask them. We can get to the bottom of it all.
Caliber, do you feel like you've healed from that relationship?
Yes, definitely.
And do you feel like if there was a chance, y'all could work out?
I think I got everything I needed to learn, and I'm ready to move forward.
That's it. That's it. Leave it alone. Please don't put him through that again, because you know everyone come running
But
back to you.
Efru's thinking about being with him. She
I
just
think
said,
Efru likes the attention of a monogamous relationship as much as she expresses she don't. I feel like she might yearn for that when she feels insecure, like she just expressed. But that could be with anybody,
so
not
are you
just
saying
Caliber.
that Efru is just is in the reverse? Like that's her comfort. She's run like the other girls run
Efru,
to babaji as their comfort. And do you think she's using Caliber as her comfort? That's her
I
comfort,
think
and the
I think she
relationship
thinks
with
of it.
babaji actually triggers her to grow.
I think she needs to be by herself with neither one. But if you want to put it in that perspective, then maybe she is better off with Babaji. I just feel like Caliber did his healing, and I wouldn't reopen that wound
Okay.
because you know she's going to come back to
All
you.
right, guys. Right. I was right the first time. I don't know why I second guessed myself. I did this all throughout graduate school. I'm sorry. Thanks for calling in.
that when I get, triggered and I think about Caliber, I feel like that's something that happened more so towards the beginning. Like right now, I don't think about that. Like,
Huh.
I see myself in it, right?
All right, guys. Let's leave this alone. Let's leave it alone right now. I think this is something that needs to be looked at maybe later. I don't know.
No. I think we're ready.
You wanted to say something?
I don't have anything to say.
Wow. This is hard. Because I'm feeling energy. I guess I feel like you guys still have something there.
No.
You're saying that with a smile, bro.
Cause I know me, like I know like in the past, it was like brought up in the past, like I'll have moments where like.
Are you lying to yourself? You have to give reason.
I didn't.
You didn't.
I don't see where this relationship will take me.
That's not for you to see. I don't think she would even think if they knew where the relationship would take them.
That's true.
That's not a good answer. That's not a good reason.
Because I want to be with babaji.
So do they. So do they. I need another reason. Looking to the left.
I mean, to tell you, that's my reason. I'm doing and I'm where I want to be.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to have done. I want to put you guys together. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. I changed my mind. I'm gonna put you guys together. Because I feel it. I feel it. You don't have a reason.
I do have a reason.
You don't have one. I haven't got one.
Because I'm with my guy. I'm with who I want to be with. I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I'm growing. I don't feel like there's.
You're comfortable.
I'm not comfortable at all.
Do you feel like being with Caliber is uncomfortable?
It's uncomfortable?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
What do you feel about that? That's Cap?
Darn it. Nah, I'm playing. I think when we're in a relationship together,
it challenges her.
How does it challenge me?
I think that we bring out each other's demons.
You do?
I think so. But in the same breath, I think that, like, we're not, like, the chemistry is not, like, it's not there. The chemistry's not there. So it's like, you could bring out the demons, but it's like, it's not that. It's not gonna, like, they're probably not gonna be solved type shit. Like, it's gonna be too much, like, problems type shit. And it's too much of a hassle type shit, especially for me because I'm on my journey. Like I'm focused on me, and I do want a relationship. I do. At the same time, I understand that I don't need a relationship right now because I'm focused on my work. I'm focused on becoming the greatest version of me. I'm focused on being of service, and I think that relationship.
So you're not really sweating her no more like that.
No.
You're over her. She's
over her.
She's nothing to you in your mind.
She's nothing to me in my mind.
I feel like last time we were together, like I said in the first interview, I did try, like I really did try to like make it a thing. Like I really did.
What happened?
It just.
What happened? Did you
like,
break up or did? What happened?
Yeah, it's like it'll be good.
When was the last time you guys were together?
What was that? It was in Mexico.
Mexico? What happened?
It was like.
You guys were together in Mexico. Take us back. You don't remember.
We was at the Airbnb. It was like, we was the only couple there. It was the Warriors and just you.
Okay. When we got put together before that.
Before
that was the last time? Was that the last time?
Here. I mean, here was like brief, but it wasn't like, no. I wouldn't count that. So that's why I said Mexico, because that's what really made me like look at myself like, damn, I'm giving way too much energy to this relationship, and I'm trying so hard to fight her demons instead of looking at myself and like.
You were fighting her demons. Talk to me about that.
It was like a situation where like she had an attitude, and I was like, I spent my whole focus like the whole day trying to like make her feel better or just trying to get her out of her space, and it took away from my focus and it took away from my own my own balance.
You felt like you were overgiving and that she should have did more work on herself.
Yeah. Like it.
So you did trigger a lot of her demons.
Yeah.
I feel like a big part of the relationship that we just bump heads a lot because I have my way of thinking and my perspective, and he has his. And
isn't that the same thing as happened with Babaji? He has his way of thinking, you have yours.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's something to think about. Something to think about there.
Well, let me explain.
Do you have the same mind as Babaji? Or do you have your own way of thinking?
No, that's not necessarily what I'm saying. I'm talking about in our relationship, like he would make.
Do you have a problem articulating yourself?
I have a few aspects where I have to work on my communication.
Go ahead.
But it's not necessarily. We just didn't agree on certain things, like small decisions. And at first, I was looking at myself like, okay, as a woman, I should just listen to him. But I was always get in trouble when I did listen. Like I personally feel like that I'm more smart. I do. I feel like I'll make better decisions, and that's what a lot of the arguments were in a relationship. Like me saying, okay, this is good. This is what needs to happen, and then he'll have something else, and we'll get into an argument because I have an attitude because he's doing something that I don't agree with. And yeah, and I'll be like.
You don't do that with Babaji.
No, I feel like I trust Babaji's mind. I just feel like that's for me. I feel like that's for me.
All right, let's leave this alone. Let's leave it alone here. Let's not put you guys back together. Let's leave this alone. Okay. This is different from Sheba and Zoca.
Yeah.
Where there's clearly tension here. All right. I'll look over the tape. I'll analyze this again, and we'll see what happens next time I pop up over here. It's been a day.
All right, Doc.
Thanks for coming by. All right. Wow, what a day. I got to get out of here, guys, but thanks for participating and being here. This is not an easy job. Somebody's got to do it. Yeah, she did. It's hard to think about. Let's let it all digest. Sometimes it's not good to make a decision in the moment. Sometimes we just, let it process first. Then our answers are coming up. For right now, let's just let things process. And I'll be getting back to you guys later. So for now, I'm just going to give things back to to Babaji. I think he's on his way back. Okay, guys? All right, phew. I think we'll keep everything rolling. I'm going to give this to the girls. And I got to get out of here, guys. Thanks. Yeah. Try to do more. All right, guys.
Yes.
What? Wow, it's everybody at? Everybody's gone. Where you guys at? Here you go. Here you go. You were so nice. You're laughing.
We're in here.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Okay, we need music.
I always know when Dr. Bishop's pulling up because he comes